Where'd you find this?
Welcome back. It's ITCH4INFO. It's camera episode 2. It's episode 10. Episode 10. And this is a big one. I'm back. The Egg's back. He's live in the flesh. He's not just on a camera anymore. He's got glasses now. COVID affected him quite badly. The Egg, Neil, now the best in the world, a United fan.
Well,
But we're here. ITCH4INFO.
my eyesight might be bad, but it still saw me to victory against you. We've just discussed this off air.
What victory?
Unbeaten on the pod. Check the study is gone.
Yeah.
Unbeaten.
Okay.
Just like Wenger in 03. Alright? I'll study that if you want. But basically, we're back. We've had a few technical difficulties recently.
Big technical
some
issues.
Huge technical difficulties.
But we seem to be on the right track now.
Yeah.
We're pushing it forward. We should be consistent again now.
Episode 9, A New Age, is out.
It is out now.
It is out now if you want to click the link.
Click the link.
But yeah, well, you know, going forward, this is the way forward. And
Yeah,
this is the
yeah.
way we're going to go.
Yeah, definitely.
And we're just going to build the pod from here with this camera.
Let's go.
First of all, I want to talk about, Ipswich. We've had a few itches this week.
Yeah.
You know, we've been in a place where it was a lot of itching.
A lot of itching,
We
yeah,
had a
definitely.
lot of feedback.
A lot of comments backwards and forwards. Like,
Where we were told to stop talking about Ipswich.
we were told to stop talking about football at one point.
Well, as for that, that's not going to happen.
Yeah,
We're
of
still going to
course,
stay loyal.
Yeah.
We're still going to have this mainly based around Ipswich, Liverpool,
Yeah.
United,
Yeah.
Premier League, football in general. But mainly Ipswich Town is a big topic. But
Ipswich is a big topic. We're from Ipswich. Like, we like to see them
Exactly.
do
We
them
like to see
well.
the Blues do
this
well.
is a big thing for us. And it's something that we want to talk about. And our other teams, obviously, I'm a Liverpool supporter, you're United. But the Premier League, we try to get involved in everything that we can get involved in. If you've got something that you want to say, bring it to us. We'll mention it. We'll get
Exactly.
debated with you.
Exactly. I mean, we're still going to stick to our usual time
Yeah.
of bringing it out on a Saturday.
Yeah,
So that's
yeah.
the main day. And recording it when we can, but if any changes do happen, we'll
let you
people
know.
But Ipswich this week, 2 games they've played. We won't touch too much on the Plymouth loss away,
Yeah.
home park. Lost 2-1, started well, tailed off and got beat.
Yeah.
Simple as that. We're really going to mainly keep it positive. Ipswich Town 4, Wycombe Wanderers 1.
Yeah, away as
Who's
well
result?
again.
You watched it?
I watched it, yeah. It was a really, really good game. A really good game from Town.
Very
They
impressed.
started slow. The first 20 minutes were a bit brutal. Even I thought, oh, God, not this again. But they picked up Morsey. What a player. What a player. Absolutely unreal. Ran the midfield.
Riddle me this though, but why is he not playing in the Premier League if he's so good?
Oh, no, I know what you mean. He's not like Premier League quality. Maybe he's too good for League One. Obviously, he was with Middlesbrough last year in the Championship. Obviously, King of the North is a Middlesbrough fan. He was sad to see him go. But he's class for League One.
Where do you think his ceiling is? Do you think it's Championship and beyond? Because at the moment, I mean, I discussed this with the season ticket holder.
Yeah.
The ambition for Town is to get Premier League.
Yeah, of course, over the like as quick as possible.
These players, I mean, they're either going to get replaced or they're going to have to evolve or they're going to have to improve to go up the divisions.
If you think about it, so you look at Norwich for one example, because obviously they're our local rivals, but people like they're players that they had in League One. They pushed them through League One to the top, Championship promoted, and they were in the Premier League. Some of them players went through all 3 leagues. Some of the players in Ipswich Town squad right now could be in all 3 leagues. I'm not saying they're going to set the Premier League alight. They may do very well in the Championship, but they build together, they create a foundation together, then why not?
Okay, when I look at the Ipswich Town's first 11 there are only 2 players I can see in the Premier League.
Who?
I won't name them. It's up to you to tell me. But there's only 2 I can see playing.
But is that
Premier League
because you
football.
can't see them building a foundation at Ipswich right
Otherwise,
now?
just going off on a tangent here, Norwich 3 goals this season. Absolutely pathetic. It won't be my rant of the week, but we've had a few itches. Season ticket holders highlighted a bet. So
a
so
big
is the
bet.
electrician. 40-1 Norwich not to win a game.
Not
If
to
you
win
want
a
to
game.
bet with me, not against me, and you want to bet with me, I'll exchange my details. You transfer me the
£10.
money, and we'll lump the bet on.
We'll
£10,
and tenner
as many
each,
people as we
every
can
single
get.
one.
And when that bet comes through, and Norwich ain't won a game this season, we'll be laughing.
Norwich are suffering.
You know, Norwich get battered
They
everywhere
are
they go.
suffering. Norwich get battered everywhere
At the
they
moment
go.
they are. You know, whether we're cursing ourselves and then they start winning
Well,
a few
maybe,
games,
yeah.
who knows? But 40-1. Anyway, so Town, the next 4 games they got coming up. This weekend is the cup game, so
Yeah.
it's a cup game against Oldham, which
Yep.
I expect them to win.
Yeah, of course, you expect it to win.
Next Tuesday is Colchester
Yeah.
at home, another home game. So both
That's
these home games in the
Paint
cup.
trophy, yeah.
Paint trophy.
Yeah.
A lot of Colchester players returning to their ex-club.
Yeah,
The
indeed.
mighty Luke Chambers, Cole Skuse, Freddie Sears.
Well, you could go on, big man.
Yeah.
We need to stop Dougal.
Yeah, Nuba Dobra, he's on loan, but he won't be playing.
He won't play
But and then moving on, then they have Oxford
in the league.
on the 13th,
Yep.
special day. Then the 20th, it's Sunderland away,
Sunderland, yeah.
which we have purchased tickets.
Yeah,
for.
we'll be there, we'll be there.
We'll be going to Sunderland
Yeah, it'll
away.
be a good laugh, hopefully.
So the next 4 games, I mean, when you look at them next 4 games, how many wins are you expecting? How many wins do you think they will get? So I want you to tell me that.
If I'm Ipswich Town, Oldham and Colchester, you have to go and beat these teams.
Do you think they'll win?
Yeah, I think you need to win. I agree changing the squad up a little bit, being a cup game. Maybe not so much for Oldham, but Colchester.
Just a few tinkers.
Because, just a few. Let some other players get some minutes, stuff like that. But the goal must be to win both of them games.
And then Oxford?
Oxford's a hard game. I think being at home, you have to win it.
Yeah. Do you think they'll win it?
I think we win that game.
All right, and then Sunderland.
Sunderland is the one I'm worried about. Sunderland haven't been in good form recently.
No.
But they can turn it on whenever they want.
Yeah, true.
At home, Sunderland at home, obviously we'll be travelling up there. All I want to see is a very good game and a win. Do I think they win? No, I think it will be a draw. What do you think? What are your 4 predictions?
Two cup wins and then 2 draws, score draws.
Right.
I think Town are still
Leaking
too
goals.
leaky.
Yeah,
Too
leaking a lot
leaky.
of goals.
But it all remains to be seen. If they can get their attacking football going, it does make a lot of teams shake. The goal from Bond was very impressive. I like that type of goal. Just a quick touch, turn, finish. And the goalie didn't even know where the ball was by the time it was in the back of net. And Bond was off celebrating with the fans. You have to shout at the fans. They are really travelling with.
They're going everywhere. And they're selling out everywhere they go.
And that's good to see, and that's what you want to keep up.
I believe that was Wickham's biggest attendance for a while.
For a very long time.
For a long time.
But all I'd say is these fans that are going away need to be supporting their team at home at the same time.
Yeah,
You do see the attendances, see the changes. Some people attend the game, some people don't attend the game. You know, remains to be seen. Anyway, that's enough for Town for now. ITFC women, another win, 5-0.
Class.
Plymouth, they went and got the job
Plymouth,
done.
Yeah, they got the job done at Plymouth.
The Town team couldn't.
Yeah.
5-0. That's 10 from 10, 30 points. They now have the advantage on Southampton because Southampton are drawn. Southampton got 2 games in hand, but Ipswich now are 8 points ahead.
Yeah.
They haven't got a game this weekend. Their next game is on the 13th against MK Dons in the Cup away.
And then they play Southampton in the Cup?
I don't know, I haven't looked that far ahead. I only checked quickly before we done this.
Shout out to all the fans who were in Plymouth watching Town, who then watched the women the next day, because that's class as well.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, just a quick shout out to ITFC. So we'll move on now. We'll go on to the big boys. We'll go on to the Premier League. So we'll touch on Liverpool first.
Okay.
Disappointing draw.
Against Brighton. Yeah.
Very disappointing.
Yeah.
And then obviously a good win last night.
Against Madrid last night. Yeah.
2-0.
Right. First of all, Salah. Unbelievable. He's playing some of the best football we've seen. He obviously has the Premier League record of how many goals in the 38-game season. That looks like it could be crushed this season if he stays in this form. There's only been 2 games in every competition that he's played that he hasn't either provided an assist or scored a goal. Obviously, Atletico last night and Burnley at the beginning of the season.
Did he score against Brighton?
He assisted against Brighton for Jordan Henderson's goal.
So he hasn't scored in his last.
He didn't score in his last 2. No, unfortunately not. Maybe that's time's changed, but you can see it. They're clicking. Everything looks good. Trent, unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. 2 assists last night, 2 world-class assists. The game that they're playing, obviously they slowed down last night, but Brighton is what I want to talk about. Dominant, 2-0 up, and then Brighton came out and they really went for it in the second half, and they just outclassed Liverpool. And yeah, Liverpool are leaking goals as well. That's something that if teams want to beat Liverpool, look at the games that they played against Chelsea when Chelsea defended that well. Brentford when Brentford went for it, and Brighton how they played. If you want to beat Liverpool, that's the sort of team. Like that's how you need to set up.
City had them.
Yeah, City
and Madrid in the away
and the first game
they
Madrid.
had them on the ropes.
Yeah, well,
they
I mean,
had Liverpool on the ropes. And
like, if you go and attack them, it looks like you have two strikers against Liverpool, and Liverpool are a little bit shaky. But I can't lie, I'm enjoying life at the moment. Obviously, second in the Premier League, through the Champions League group already, 2 games left.
Impressive.
Yeah, it's going well, so let's keep going. Hopefully we get some trophies.
Impressive, early days.
United.
Just a question then. Hopefully we get some trophies. I want you to now tell me what you think Liverpool actually win.
I can't give you. I can't tell you what I'm gonna. What I think is Liverpool's team and squad right now, and as long as they stay injury free and the guys coming back don't get injured or pick up any injuries, they can challenge for every single trophy that's out there. Not saying they're going to win every single trophy, but they should challenge for every single trophy that they're in this season.
Okay, so you bulked at the prediction.
Simple
as that. We'll move on. United, big win away at Tottenham. Big win away. Very satisfactory. Very good win.
Obviously, with a second.
Yeah, El Saquico, whatever they want to call it, happened. Nuno. Did Ollie trigger or did he even plan? I'll play so badly against Liverpool that it turns to El Saquico against Tottenham. Tottenham then sack Nuno. Conte then takes that job. So then there's one less person trying to get my job. I mean, for me, Conte was never the man I would want to replace Ollie. I have the man that I want to, but
can you say it?
No, I mean if you can guess.
Zidane?
No, if you can guess, he couldn't even guess.
Yeah, but everyone's talking about Zidane.
Let me know. Slide into the DMs. Make it go down in the DMs. I'm happy for that to happen.
But yeah, down in your DMs recently, isn't it?
No. But anyway, I mean, if you can guess who it is I want, then let me know. I mean, I won't give any clues away. Oh no, I won't give that clue away. It's too obvious. No, it's not relevant. Only 6 people in the room when we spoke about it. So
right, okay.
Simple as that.
So what about the results recently? Obviously, you beat Tottenham 3-0.
Beat Tottenham. I mean, what a hit from Ronaldo.
Yeah, great hit.
Cavani's goal, brilliant. Rashford come on, scored late, and then Atalanta. I watched that Man United were poor, were very poor. I mean, Maguire and Shaw, for me, I don't know what they're taking or what's happened to them, whether they've had an adverse reaction to the coronavirus jab or they've hit each other's heads after the Euros. Because these 2 players were
class teams. Even
Euros.
I said this.
You can't, when you look at England's team that got on to the Euro final, I mean, it was Maguire and Shaw that were
Shaw was class
the best 2 defenders.
He was absolutely unreal.
He scored in the Euro final, whether they party too hard afterwards or whatever happened. But these 2 look so shaky at the back that it's affecting the whole team constantly.
Yeah.
Man U's best defender the other night was probably Bruno Fernandes or Eric Bailly, and Bruno's playing
Eric Bailly had a good game.
But Bailly was fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, they keep exposing our goalie so much that he cannot. There's nothing he can do about these goals because he's just exposed every time.
Does that worry you? Obviously, Spurs have been awful since they won the first 3 games. Obviously, beating them is massive for Ollie, massive for the team. It's 3 points, it's 3 goals. You look good.
And a clean sheet.
But do you feel like if a team comes to Old Trafford or you go away to a team and they attack you, are you worried?
Oh, the whole time I'm watching United now, I shake. My belly flips. I'll probably lose about a stone each time. I keep having to run to the toilet. But not the great performance against Atlanta, but Ronaldo is a saint. Ronaldo is a god.
A saviour.
There isn't many players on earth that.
I agree.
mean, I'd put 100 players up, and I'd pick him as probably the only player that would bang that goal in from there.
That was a class goal. That was a class goal.
And even the first goal, the team moved when they shift the ball well. But moving on, United this weekend is the Manchester Derby.
Yeah, big game.
12:30 kick-off Saturday afternoon. I'll be tuning in.
Manchester Derby at 12:30.
Yeah, it's a bit of an odd one.
Really,
it's a half-full game for me. But the half-full game, the other biggest game of the weekend. Liverpool. 2 most informed teams for me in the Premier League at the moment: bar Man City, Chelsea. Take them away.
Chelsea.
Liverpool, West Ham.
Big game.
For me, I can see it. I go one or two ways. Liverpool go there and absolutely outclass and embarrass West Ham and completely derail that train. Or West Ham go life and death with Liverpool and you see a high score and draw, something like that, or even they nick a win, something like that.
I think the Manchester derby, you're going to see something crazy. It'll be a very good game.
Yeah.
And again, Liverpool, West Ham. I don't look at how Liverpool are playing, how West Ham are playing. I don't think Liverpool go there and outclass them. I think it's going to be a tight game, a very good game, but I do believe at some point West Ham are going to get shaky. Not necessarily in this game, but along the run, I think they're going to get shaky.
I'll just add this in now. So episode 2, I did actually make a bet with, we're going to call him Johnny D.
Johnny D.
He's now bulking up the bet, I would say.
He's bulking up the bet.
He was. I spoke to him last night, and he was briefly sort of. He spoke about West Ham, and he laughed about it, and then I said, "Well, we got 30 quid on that," and I said, "I'm up it to 50," and I'm telling him that now.
He's up it to 50.
50 that they won't.
This is on camera. He's upped it to 50.
And he said to me, he was almost shocked that, and he said, "What do I get?" I said, "Well, if they don't finish top 4, then it's 50 to me. If they do, I'll give him 50."
Yeah.
And also on that note,
did he agree?
Well, I don't know. That's why I'm calling that now.
Shake.
So he's going to watch this, and then I want his answer if he wants it or if he doesn't want it. If he doesn't want it, he's going to get. We're going to. We'll find out next week if he don't want it.
Yeah, we can find out.
And I'll say it live on air if he does or doesn't. So it's up to him. It's his
Johnny,
reputation on the line.
This is pure calling out. Are you shaking? West Ham are currently top 4 and flying. David Moyes has got them going, firing on all cylinders. Take the bet.
Take the bet.
Take the bet. Although I don't think they'll finish top 4, take the bet.
If you want to take the bet, take the bet.
You got him shaking.
Another bet, another little side bet that got going on with the electrician. I will call him out right now. big weekend for him this weekend.
A very big weekend.
£100 he's bet me.
He did bet you £100.
In the same room.
Yeah.
Witnesses in the same room. Ronaldo will not be a United player at the start of next season. So.
Do you think drink influenced this?
I don't know. I don't want to say anything about anything like that. But he's betted. There was witnesses. He can obviously cash out that bet for a small fee. Because I've got a lot of loyalties to the bloke, but I'm willing to take that bet and I'm willing to cash in. That's £150.
Ronaldo won't be there next season.
Won't be there next season. He's saying Ronaldo's a burden. A man that scored 9 in 11 or 13 games, something stupid like that. He's got 5 in 4 in the Champions League, and he's saying he's a burden to the team.
Okay.
The ridiculousness of it, since.
You're not happy with that, are you?
No, I just
not happy with that
it's
one.
an atrocious analysis of football for me. I find it insulting. But anyway, we'll move on. Antonio Conte,
the new Tottenham manager.
Yeah.
Obviously, it was talked about in the summer. He didn't go.
He bulked.
He bulked because he probably wasn't promised funds.
He bulked. Now I've put my glasses on because last time I looked, Antonio Conte was managing Chelsea. The famous Chelsea.
Well, yeah, he was. Yeah.
In the Premier League.
Not last time, but
no, but the last time he was in the Premier League, he's managing Chelsea,
and he's obviously gone to a direct rival with Spurs.
Yes,
which is very dangerous. It's not something that you'd seen much before.
I've never seen or heard of a manager sign an 18-month deal with an option. Now I'm just going to pull up this option here, and it's going to make a lot of itches. That option is not Tottenham's option.
No, it's Conte's option.
Conte's option.
I completely agree with that.
Conte's
Do you
option.
think if he sees that team sinking, not being performing, maybe not going his way, he's going to take that year? Of course he's not. It's not up to Tottenham, it's up to Conte. Conte's got them almost by the balls in a way. He wants to win things. He wants to go to a club and be successful. I'm worried for him. But for Tottenham also, I think he'll do a decent job there. I don't think he wins anything.
Well, that's the history of the Tottenham. They don't win anything.
But he's a serial winner.
He's won the leagues wherever he's gone with Juventus,
Inter,
with Chelsea. But he didn't win anything with the Italian national team.
He didn't. No, that was
zero. But for me, I think it's a very good appointment. I think he'll have that team working hard.
Yeah.
I think you'll see the best of him next season. This season, I think, I mean, for me, teams like your West Hams, your Evertons, your Leicesters, they will be shaken.
Of course.
Pushes Tottenham right back.
Of course, yeah.
I mean, even Arsenal. I don't see Arsenal as a top 6 club.
Do you see him getting Harry Kane on board, or do you see him pushing Harry Kane to a side?
At the end of the day, who else has he got to replace Harry Kane there?
Well, he's obviously got Son, Lucas Moura, but
Yeah,
obviously it's not Harry Kane.
No, he hasn't got a main.
Do you think he gets him firing again? I mean, he's only got 1 Premier League goal this season.
Without a doubt, yeah. But in the other competitions, he's already in double figures.
Yeah.
So people are analysing just his Premier League.
Oh yeah, of course,
Premier League record, but he's got goals in other competitions. Anyway, that's enough Tottenham talk. We're going to move quickly on to the England squad. And this ties in with Rant of the Week.
Rant of the Week, yeah.
England squad was announced today.
It was.
At 2 o'clock.
We obviously both saw it.
Yeah. Disappointed for me.
I mean, give me your analysis on what Gareth Southgate has done with the England team.
Gareth Southgate's definition of form and fitness is a completely different definition of form and fitness in the English dictionary.
It's
one. There are 4 players in their I've already mentioned. So there are 4 players that should not be in that England squad. Maguire, who's been recalled to the England squad.
Yeah.
Luke Shaw.
Yeah.
Tyrone Mings.
Yeah.
And the 4th one, Raheem Sterling.
Raheem Sterling.
So
I would say that's at least the 4 players that should be there.
Them 4 for me should not be in there. There are players that could be in there. I'm not necessarily saying there are players that should definitely 100% be in there, but there are players like Smith Rowe, like we mentioned.
Yeah.
Jared Bowen.
Jared Bowen's been absolutely incredible.
And then there was 2 others that we mentioned.
Ben White.
Ben White for Arsenal.
He's been good at form.
And then the 4th one was somebody else. Can't remember off the top of my head, but for me, I mean, they're obviously not direct replacement for a centre back, left back.
Who will you take? So if you don't take Maguire, who do you take in place?
Well, you'd put someone like Ben White in there.
Yeah.
But the problem with Southgate, the problem with what he does, is he calls these players up and then sticks them on the bench. And they don't play.
I agree, but taking Maguire right now, this is the biggest one for me, Maguire and Shaw. I'm not hating on United here, but the form has been horrific.
And you without disrespecting them, it's Albania and San Marino.
Yeah,
these are the type of games that
these French players can get in and prove themselves.
Yeah,
I agree.
Tyrone Mings is our Sevilla captain.
And he got dropped. On the weekend.
And then
he came back on.
They still got smacked 4-1.
Yeah, but he got dropped, the captain, and he's still called into the team.
Disappointing.
Yeah.
But I mean, that ties into the run of the week. Had a little bit of a go at Gareth Southgate. Those that know me personally know I'm not a big fan of Gareth. Not a big fan at all.
Obviously, the run in the Euros was great. But
it was good.
You stayed the whole way through as you weren't a fan of Gareth and how he done things.
Yeah.
Do you think there should be some change? Do you think there should be a different manager, or do you think he just needs to?
I mean, eventually there will.
Yeah.
I think eventually there will. I mean, Gareth Southgate is linked to a lot of Premier League jobs all the time. There's always good odds that you get on him.
Yeah.
But I don't think he suits club football. I think he is an international manager.
Yeah,
there are some managers that just are.
He's done a very good job.
German fella, Joachim Low.
Yeah.
He stayed with
Germany
for so long, and he's been a free agent for a while now, since the summer, and he hasn't been linked with any of the top jobs.
No.
Not one. So there are some managers that just suit that type of football. Gareth is one of them.
Yeah.
But he needs a knock on the head for his.
He just needs to almost say to these guys who are expected to be in the team every week, if you don't perform or every time that they go on international duty, they don't perform, go on, get someone else in, give them a go.
Yeah.
Why not? You've got nothing to lose right now.
Without a doubt. But yeah, I mean, that ties into the run of the week. We haven't got an itchy listener. I'm actually the itchy listener because of my little back and forth with Johnny D. Rate That Position will be resuming next week. What position are we doing? We've done goalie
and centre backs.
So we're going to do left or we're going to do right back?
It's completely up to you, choose.
We'll go left back. We'll go left back for next week. Go left back for next week. I do have a riddle. Are we going to finish on the riddle?
We'll do a riddle. We'll give some shout outs. Whatever you want to do. I
mean, I wrote a little riddle. I'll just ping it up here. Right. So this is the riddle. We'll write this and we'll put it on the socials. On the socials.
Yeah.
Swede on your plate. Made a lot of defenders shake. Lukaku is not my mate. 40 plus with the balance to skate. If you can riddle me it.
Just give us the answer.
Then don't. But you want to do a few shout outs?
Just a shout. I want to shout out producer Dan first of all.
Oh yeah, for his
he's had a hard week.
Yeah.
A lot of editing, a lot of things he's had to do. But big shout out. He stuck it through. He done worked hard, and we're here, and we will be releasing. Obviously, the pod has been released. Click the link.
Yeah, I mean, shout out both of you for keeping and holding it down whilst I was off ill with the deadly coronavirus. Sorry about the sore throat. I still got a bit of a sore throat.
Yeah, me too, man.
A sore throat. But he has been checked. You know, he's clean off COVID. I don't know what else he's clean off. We don't know about that. We won't itch too much. But yeah, shout out to everyone that's been listening.
Yeah, been itching for us to get back on as well.
We've now got the camera now, so what I'd say is if you want to introduce this show to somebody who likes football, just introduce it to them. We're just two regular guys sat on a sofa in our hometown talking about our hometown club and the clubs that we love. You know, a passion for football.
And the main thing is, you get involved with the socials and stuff like that.
Get involved.
You may be here with us one week.
There's
Why not?
silly names. We've got the season ticket holder. We've got the electrician. We've got the accountant. We've got the stud. Well, no, he wasn't the stud, was he? He was the body.
The strong man.
The strong man. You know, we've got plenty of characters and plenty of people that want to be on here. We've got the ball fella on civils. We've got King of the North. We've got Itchy P.
Yeah.
I mean, Itchy P.
Johnny D.
You know, plenty of people.
The Egg.
We've got the Traveller. He hasn't even been mentioned much. And he'll itch for a travel. He'll travel for a travel.
He will travel for a travel. He itches for the travel.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all we're gonna go with for this week.
4-letter word.
Boom.